let me introduce the story and get us started.
All right.
All right. So this story starts in the Yawning Portal, a legendary tavern built around the entrance to an inescapable dungeon of unfathomable riches and dangers. It is a legendary tavern indeed. Adventurers from across Faerun and even farther beyond in the great span of the multiverse visit the Yawning Portal to exchange knowledge about the Undermountain and other dungeons. Most visitors are content to swap stories by the hearth, but sometimes a group driven by greed, ambition, or desperation pays the toll for entry and descends into the well leading into the dungeon.
Oh.
Most don't survive and make the return trip, but enough come back with riches and tales of adventure to tempt other groups into trying their luck. It is here that the barkeep and founder of the seemingly immortal Durnan was serving drinks and talking to patrons when in walked a woman cloaked in a black hood. She places a satchel on the counter that jingled with the coins inside. Durnan raises an eyebrow and says, "Buying around already, ma'am?" he asked. "No, just a pint for me. The rest is for entertainment." Durnan looked at the woman with a puzzled look. "I don't know what you're expecting, but I'm keeping my shirt on. No, I mean a story. I love a good story while I drink, and you must have hundreds with all the people who come through here. I'm looking for something I've never heard before, though." "Well, I think I've got just the thing. A dwarf who pulled himself up by the bootstraps to become..." And the woman interjects and says, "Lord of the Underdark. Yeah, I've heard that one." "Okay. How about the drow who found love with a troll? Yes, it was very heartwarming. I've heard it." Durnan took one breath before she interrupted again. "If this is the one about the ogre and his bunny rabbit, I'm going to take my coin elsewhere." Clearly, Durnan was dealing with a true story buff. He was almost undone before he came up with an idea that made him cough with laughter. "Okay, ma'am. You hear the one about the ostracized acolyte?" "I've heard about many ostracized acolytes, yes." "Okay, but this one was ostracized for love. Love with a half-demon, and he was so reviled he could only make company with two half-dragons." The bizarre nature of his opening had her attention. Durnan smiled as he continued. "He was known as Eldon Murning, and his companions were the Silver Dragonborn Terrible Timmy." Terrible Timmy? Yes, his name was Tim Anthula, and he was pretty terrible for a paladin. He drank all the holy water in his order and served an evil god, he did. And the other one was Beefo, the Black. Almost 7 feet in height and 600 pounds of pure heft and strength. "Oh my god," the woman said, looking both intrigued and disgusted. "He must have been a hell of a fighter. Yeah, he would be if he wasn't a song and dance man." The woman paused. First with confusion, then with anger, then with confused, angry intrigue. Durnan had her on the hook. This was the tale of their first adventure together. A group of misfits looking to do some kind of good in the world and make a name for themselves. And here, in the village of Oakhurst, they began their trip to... Hold on, wait. The Sunless Citadel! Putting it out!
Oh
Holy
god.
shit, Ryan. Bro, did you write that all yourself?
Some of it's taken from the description of the Yawning Portal is taken from the adventure guide, but everything else is mine. Yes. Shut up! No, shut up! I'm not done.
Okay.
The story begins in a town not too far from the Citadel. A village called Oakhurst, a simple village of 900 persons. The party was heeding the call of the town, looking to solve the mystery surrounding a single apple. Once a year in the summer, a group of goblins come from the east to sell a single bright red apple for 500 gold pieces. This apple was imbued with tremendous power and could cure the sick and restore energy and vigor to whoever consumed it. However, whenever the townsfolk attempted to plant the seeds of the apple, it would sprout thorny branches one day and mysteriously vanish the next. Originally, they sent a group to investigate this, a party that included 2 local human siblings, a fighter, and a wizard, as well as a paladin and a ranger. They were never heard from again. With the party missing and the mayor's wife now undergoing a life-threatening illness, The town's mayor, Werner Lang, now looks to the aid of Eldon Murning and his dragonkin cohorts Beefo and Terrible Timmy. And so now we begin the game in the village of Oakhurst.
So
what do you do?
If I understand correctly, I'm the de facto leader, apparently.
Sounds like it.
I guess so.
If the other two default to it, then I guess you are. You're the only one with a name that isn't a fucking shitpost, so...
Yeah, that's true.
What do you mean a shitpost?
Your name is Beefo!
Yeah.
Timmy is a real name. Timmy is a real name.
It's not a fucking high fantasy name. I don't see Legends of Dragon Hort coming up with a guy named Timmy.
But his real name is Timanthula, and that's like fantasy-ish.
Okay, fine, Timanthula.
Don't underestimate Beefo.
What do you guys do?
Let's see.
Well, if I understand the situation correctly, we need to talk with the mayor about any leads to where these goblins might be, right? That's how you start.
That is a way to start it, yes. What do the other two think?
How did I get here?
How did we even get here?
Well, that's a funny story. You see, when old Eldon was ostracized from his order, he decided to become an adventurer to regain his name and get back at the people who ostracized him. However, Eldon's kind of a loser and has a total stick up his ass, so not a lot of people want to join him. That's where you, Timanthula, a person who is also ostracized from their order, and you, Beefo, a, well, giant, hulking, massive dragon who came from the wilds, came in, and were the only two people who would actually work with him. At least that's how the story goes.
Yeah.
At least that's how the story goes.
We may delve into this later in, character exposition moments, but
Yeah.
That
would be up to you guys. But
Yep.
For now, I believe that you guys were heading into the village hall.
Yeah, we'll go to the village hall and then we'll get whatever information we need on these these goblins, and then we'll go and see if we can't help everybody out.
Okay.
All right.
The three of you head through the town into the village hall. Mayor Werner Lang, a human noble, tries to take his mind off of his personal issues by burying himself in work. Once your group arrives, his troubles alleviate slightly, knowing that someone has finally taken to the call for adventurers to take up the village's plight. He waves over and gives a welcoming nod to Eldon as you walk into the door, and is a little surprised by the Dragonborn who walk in, not out of fear, but unfamiliarity, as not many of your kind come through Oakhurst. The mayor says to you, finally, the new adventuring party has arrived. Come in, please. Take a seat. Can I get you all anything?
No.
Beefo.
Okay.
Yes, that's Beefo. I am Eldon. And this is Timmy.
My name is Timmy. Can I have a glass of rocks? I want some rocks.
He walks over to the door and opens it and talks to his secretary. Sheila, can you get a cup and go scoop up some rocks for our guest? Sheila looks at the mayor, and the mayor looks back at him and says, we kind of need this. Can you fucking get some rocks, please? And Sheila very slowly gets up and walks to get some rocks out of a plant pot and hands it to the mayor. He walks back to his desk as he hands Timanthula a cup of rocks.
Thank you, I say, as I set the rocks down and don't touch them again.
The mayor's eye twitches a bit as he slightly regrets what he's done.
Sir, I apologize for my compatriots. They're not. They don't talk with people a lot.
Beefo not very social.
That's quite all right. I don't really need sociability for this. I'll get right to the point, gentlemen. As you already know, our town purchased a special healing apple from the goblins to keep the goblins from the ravine to the east once a year in the summer. However, my wife has suddenly become very sick, and the doctors say she doesn't have much time left. We don't know when the greedy goblins will be back with another apple, so I'd really appreciate it if the three of you were to discover where they've been gathering them and bring one back to save my poor wife. Oh, and also, if you could, and this might be asking too much, but if you could figure out what happened to our other adventurers that went before you, that would be excellent.
Well, if we can do that, I am sure we'll try. But I have a question. Are you positively sure that the goblins were the ones to? If I understand correctly, you tried to plant your own apples, and they have all been taken or just disappeared.
Yes, we've tried. If we could, we would like to have the apples without having to deal with the goblins.
I'm sure I've had my run-ins with goblins before, sir, but I'm just asking. It just seems a little uncouth to just rob these goblins, or just because you think that they took your apples. It just doesn't seem right.
Not because of that. We need the apples, and we just don't know when they're going to bring the apples back. And frankly, if they found out that my wife was sick, they would hike the prices up far beyond the 500 gold pieces that they constantly ask us for.
Yes, yes. Goblins are greedy, horrible creatures.
He raises his mug of coffee that he has on his desk, agreeing with you.
Beefo not have good luck with goblin.
I doubt anybody's had any good luck with goblins.
The mayor hesitantly looks into Tim Anthula's direction, expecting him to have some sort of run-in with goblins.
I've never seen a goblin. Never before in my life.
Oh, well, count yourself lucky then.
Are you serious?
I want to see one, though.
They're all over the place.
I imagine you'll find
Really?
your fair share of them.
You mean the little, short monster people?
I mean, there are a lot of short monster people.
Oh, okay, those. I guess I have, then.
He's seen them.
Cool.
Maybe.
Excellent. Yes. Well, the goblins make their home in a ravine to the east. If you follow the path going out that way from town, you won't be able to miss it. If you guys need anything, please feel free to visit the shop in town. In case you need anything to stock up on. And here's a little something if it helps. And he gives each of you a satchel with 10 gold pieces each.
Oh, this is... Thank you.
Yes, well, if it helps you buy a potion of healing or something, then I suppose it would help.
What is this gold?
It's food, if you need it.
No, it's not food, it's money. You trade it for goods and services.
You can use it to get food.
Gold?
Or you
exchange
can
for food and services.
Yes.
I like gold.
I apologize. They usually either forage for food or steal it.
Please don't steal any of the food.
This is true.
I don't steal, I just take without permission.
Excuse me for 1 minute, he says as he gets up and walks over to his secretary again. Sheila, can you put a notice out?
From society, though.
Sheila, can you put a notice out? Please tell all the wives in the town to put their pies somewhere else other than their windowsills. Thank you. He says, and he walks back to his desk. Now, is there anything else I can help you with?
What is a pie?
Don't worry about it.
Sir, I assure you, I try to keep a tight leash on both of them. You don't have anything to worry about.
Well, I can see you're a man on the up and up. I trust you completely.
He is very good man.
I try to be.
Yes, well, if you guys
At least
need
that
anything,
is what he told me.
if you guys need anything else, please take it up with my secretary, and I wish you all the best of luck. He says as he
Beefo
walks
no
to
need
the...
luck.
Well, I wish the other two of you the best of luck.
They will need it. Not me.
Very well, then. He walks to the door and shakes each of your hand as you walk out the door.
You have small
Before we
hands.
leave, I'm going to make a point to, because I know Timmy's going to forget, I'm going to pick up the glass and put it on his desk so somebody could go ahead and watch it, because I know he's not going to do anything with it.
Okay, so you are back outside. Did you want to do anything else in town before you head out?
Well, let's just grab some potions and then head on over to the goblins.
I'm sure Beefo would like to figure out how to use this gold to exchange for goods and services.
I feel like Eldon would be the one to hold on to all the gold.
Yes, but he's very curious about how this all works.
Okay, well, you enter the store. The general store is run by a human noble named Carolyn Hercule. She welcomes you all with a hearty hello and asks, "What can I get you all?"
We're just looking for some survival gear. If you can just supply us with some potions, healing, that should do us. Hopefully,
Are you going to exchange your gold for goods and services?
Yes, that's how this works.
May I watch?
May I watch?
Sure, that's all right.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to meticulously open up my coin purse, and I'm going to make a show of giving the gold just to try and teach him how this works.
Okay. Well, for one potion of healing, that is 20 gold pieces. That's a discount for you guys because you're helping out. And you can also buy an antitoxin potion for 1 gold.
So altogether, we have how much again?
I don't know. I can't do math. I'm nervous enough as it is. Don't put me in this situation.
So
That's all right.
45 gold pieces if we all have 15, and then plus the stuff we got that was like 15. That's 60. Yeah, 60
Yes.
gold pieces. And potions are 10, 20 apiece.
20, yes.
Can I
Okay.
buy some large shoes to wear?
We don't... Depends on your size.
I'll say let's get 2 potions. I'm a cleric. I can heal us, heal everybody when, if it comes down to it, and we'll take 1 3 potion event.
Okay, but Corey,
Okay.
that wasn't the question that was asked. The question that was asked was, can you buy large shoes? And the answer was, it depends on your size. Tamanthula, what size of shoe are you looking for?
17.
You might need to look into a men's big and tall for that size. We only carry up to a 13.
Oh.
Oh.
There's one in the capital city, but here we only cater to the normal and regular size, unfortunately.
I guess that's what I get for not being normal.
Also,
What
you don't
these
wear
shoes?
You don't
Exactly.
wear shoes?
Neither of you wear shoes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to write that down that you don't wear shoes.
Man, of course not. Got weird dragon claw feet.
see.
They'll make shoes for us.
Beefo wouldn't have heard of shoes before.
Is this gonna come up like in the 10
I'm going to make you die hard walk on glass at one point, yes.
Uh-oh.
No, Beefo's gonna
Oh,
be
shit.
like, he's gonna have like thick calluses on his feet, so he'll be able to walk through it.
Ew.
Yeah, like Ryu.
Yeah,
Like Ryu.
Well, you see, I'll just take some damage and then I'll use my iframes to pass over whatever the hell it is that I need to walk
Iframes.
through.
Unfortunately, there are no I mean, I guess technically there are iframes, but
They're called turns.
Oh,
yes. Anyway, so you guys now have how many did you buy? How many potions did you buy?
I thought we should get like 2. I
Okay.
can dole out any healing we need, and we'll buy maybe 4 antitoxins. That'll leave us with like 6 gold.
This sounds reasonable to Beefo.
all right. I'll give whatever I need to.
All right. I pay out all the money, and I'll get all of our potions, and I will. Who's the strongest of all of us?
Statistically, the tankiest of all of you would be Tamanthila.
Really?
Really? What?
You have the highest health, and you have the second highest armor class.
Oh.
Huh.
What is my health? Let's see.
Wow, I
11.
have like
Where?
The
where
rest
is
of you
it?
have
Oh, there it is.
9.
11. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
So I could actually damage boost through things.
I mean, we'll get to that when it comes to it, but
I like how
Maybe.
you're strategizing ahead of time. It's like I'll damage boost. I'm just imagining it. with,
I like how you're trying to speedrun D&D.
I mean, one of these was considered for
Iframes.
speedrunning, so... But, again, that's for a later time. Let's move things along, and let's say,
Alright.
was there anything else that you want to do? Just for reference, the things in the city are the village hall, the general store, a shrine, a jail, a blacksmith, and the inn.
I mean, I've already got weapons and armor, so I don't really need blacksmith stuff.
I feel like I want to check out the people who are sick in town. Like,
Well, there's just the one. There's the mayor's wife, and
oh,
you're not really going to be able to see her since she, is sick and needs rest and is contagious. You know how sick people are
So it's only one sick person.
at the time. Like, I'm pretty
Okay,
sure there's
I'll
somebody who
have to
just has like a
that was like-
sniffle or something, but it's not worth spending a magic all-curing apple on,
Oh, okay.
okay.
Right. So
That'll come when we have a apple to plant here, so we can just dole it out to anybody who stubs their toe. This will become a paradise on Earth.
Right. So you guys are done in town?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Right. Your party begins its travel to the day-long path east, on the day-long path east to the ravine from which the goblins come from. It is a rather peaceful journey by day that lets you take in the summer air and the comfortable heat, seasoned with the occasional cool breeze. And now I will flip a coin for no particular reason.
Uh-oh.
Well, I botched that. Okay.
Uh-oh.
At night, you guys enjoy a comfortable night of camping. Some, rations that you delve out between each other and eat over a campfire. And in the morning, it only takes a little while before you get to where the forest stops and dirt roads begin. And you eventually... Oh, hold on. It says to read from my notes say to read from this thing now. The old road passes to the east of a narrow ravine. At the road's closest approach to the cleft, several broken pillars jut from the earth where the ravine widens. Two of the pillars stand straight, but both lean atop sloped earth. Others are broken, and several have apparently fallen into the dark depths. A few similar pillars are visible on the opposite side of the ravine. A sturdy knotted rope is tied to one of the leading pillars on this side of the ravine. I will also note that the ravine runs several miles in either direction, with an average depth of about 30 feet.
So...
Okay, so let me make sure I understand this. There's a chasm between like two cliff sides, right? Okay,
Yep.
And there's a rope attached to
The side you're on.
what? The side I'm on. So like, could one feasibly like swing from one side to the other?
No, because the rope is kind of hanging down you could swing from one distance of one side to another, but that wouldn't really get you anywhere.
Okay.
It seems like the rope is meant for you to climb down into the chasm with.
So
Okay.
there's
Okay.
So you said that there are like dirt roads that started. Do those just go over the edge? I missed it.
They just lead into the ravine.
Oh, okay. So they're like used to be a bridge or something.
Without hesitating, Beefo climbs down the rope.
Oh,
Okay.
I guess I'm going too.
Both of you roll an athletics check for me. Okay, both of you nimbly work your way down the rope with no problem at all.
Oh,
Nice.
I see. Cool. It's all done in the game.
I noticed there's like a number on the left and a number on the right. What does that mean?
Okay, so those are your rolls. Every time Roll20 rolls, it rolls with advantage, or it rolls 2 dice, so that you're rolling with advantage or disadvantage. The dice on the left is always the roll that you go with if you're just rolling normally. So Logan, you got 19, and Martin, you got a 17.
Oh, okay.
Right. So Eldon, you have been left in the dust by your Dragonkin cohorts. They scrambled down the rope with no problem, leaving you behind like the nerd you are.
I saw that because I'm going to do a perception check down there to make sure that there's nothing that's going to come attack us.
Eldon,
Cleric, you are slow.
You look down the ravine, and you can see that throughout it there is a staircase leading downward, and to the end of the staircase there is a large sunken what was the word of it? There's a large sunken fortress.
Okay, so I guess that's our objective. Yeah, Eldon's gonna climb on down.
Okay,
with
roll
everybody.
athletics.
My class does not come with athletics, so let's see how this goes.
Ooh. Oh.
It went as well as I thought it was.
Uh-oh.
I'll give you advantage just because I don't want you to fall and crack your neck. You climb down, but it's very awkward. You're definitely not used to climbing ropes. And by the time you get to like close to the edge, you just kind of fall down on your bum.
Also, I'm wearing heavy armor, so...
Oh, right, you are wearing heavy armor. Well, when you fall down, you do make quite a sound. And let me take you to where you guys are.
Oh.
You can hear to the other side over this way, you can hear some rustling under some debris.
I want to try to see what it is, but not touch it. I want to do perception.
You would roll investigation, actually.
Okay, investigation. Uh-oh.
5. Well, you march on over to where it is. I'll just move you over there. And you are accosted by giant fangs that shoot out and snap at you. Let me just roll an attack. 23. I don't even need to look to see if that beats your AC. You are bitten, and you take 4 piercing damage.
Ooh.
As out from this rubble comes a giant rat!
Oh no.
Another giant rat!
Oh no.
Giant
And
rat.
guess what? Here comes another giant rat! They're giant rats!
Oh no, there are many giant rats down here.
Are you Russian now? Is that what you're going for?
Beefo has no consistent accent.
Okay, so let's roll initiative. Alright, so
Okay, cool.
now at the top of the order is Eldon. Eldon, what do you do?
Well, let's see. Eldon sees the rats. He's going to go up and he's going to try and help out Timmy.
Alright.
Okay, so, first check out my movement speed. Okay, cool. I can just click, close the gap, and I'm going to take a whack at him with my Warhammer.
Okay. Do you say any cool shit while you do it?
Eldon's just going to give a good old-fashioned "get away from him," and he's going to swing at that rat and try and scoop him up, knock him off of the.
Scoop him up.
That could have been a crit if I had advantage.
All right, well, you definitely hit its AC. Roll for damage.
There you
Okay,
go.
so you deal 4 damage to the rat. Which rat are you hitting? The one in front of Timmy or the one in front of you?
I think I hit the one in front of Timmy.
Okay.
All
You
right.
deal 4 damage to it. It looks very bloodied and very very almost unalive. Timmy, it is your turn. What do you do?
I would like to attack the same rat with my great axe.
Okay, go for it.
Woo!
Okay, you deal.
I
You
turned on 3D dice.
3D dice. Where?
has an idea.
It's in settings, and you can turn on 3D dice.
So click the word great axe in chat under your roll,
In chat. Okay.
and you do
Woo!
9 slashing damage, and you kill this rat so hard it has cleaved in 2.
Good.
It is super duper dead. Beefo, it is now your turn.
Oh, it's not the rat's turn.
Nope.
Okay. Let's see. So I have 30 speed. What does that mean?
That means you can. So each square on the map is 5 feet, so you can move 6 squares.
Okay. I would like
Alright.
to attack the rat down
Okay.
with let's see. My I guess two-handed longsword.
All right, go for it.
The
Okay,
dice.
you
I can
miss.
see them too.
Oh, I missed.
Yeah, you miss the rat. It kind of looks at you like, dude, what are you doing? Come on now. It is actually going to bite back at you.
Giant,
Oh, no.
giant rat is too small to hit.
Well, does 11 hit your AC?
My armor class is 12.
Then no, it does not.
Okay.
This rat under here is going to attack Timmy, also with a bite. 10
no.
does not hit your AC.
Oh, neat.
So now we're back at the top of the order, and it's Eldon's turn again.
Eldon's gonna try and hit this rat over here with another swing of his warhammer.
Okay. Go for damage, or go for roll.
Yeah, I got the hang of it now.
Yeah, you absolutely hit this thing. Now roll for damage. 5. Cool. It is also super bloodied and almost dead. Timmy, what do you do?
I would like to. Which rat did he just attack?
This one, right here.
This one.
Top one. Okay. I'd like to attack the bottom one with my great axe again.
Okay.
Let's do that. Yeet. Woo!
Okay, you crit it. Roll for damage.
And I go to the chat and put great axe and. Whoa!
No.
You have terminated this rat. It flies off the... Its 2 parts fly off of the map, leaving
Smash Bros. Like.
Yes.
launch.
You did a Smash Bros. Critical hit and sent it flying, with its viscera splattering across the side of the hill.
Jeez.
macula is surprisingly strong.
Beefo, it is your turn.
Yes, it is.
Powerful joke character.
You know
Okay,
that
I'll use
rat
my-
probably had a family.
I like to use
What?
my longsword,
Bad for the family.
my one-handed longsword, I guess.
Okay. 8 does not hit its AC.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It is the giant rat's turn, and it is quite scared now that its friends have been killed. So it is going to climb down the side of the mountain and escape. However,
Provoke some AOs.
yes, this does provoke attacks of opportunity from all of you. So each of you get to attack this thing as it tries to run away.
I'm gonna
Oh, you-
try and bash it with my mace.
Okay, roll that mace. 13 from the Warhammer, a crit from the mace. Beefo, you want to get in on this action? You you fall down trying to hit this thing, but It falls over off the side of the cliff, screeching as it dies. Congratulations, you defeated the rats. The entry-level fighting challenge.
Beefo not used to fighting small giant rats.
Small giant rats.
Yes.
Cool. I forgot to, so let me tell you about the ledge that you're on. A sandy ledge overlooks a subterranean gulf of darkness to the west. The ledge is wide but rough. Sand, rocky debris, and the bones of small animals cover it. A rough-hewn stairwell zigs and zags down the side of the ledge, descending into the darkness. How do you proceed?
Well, first I'm going to ask Timmy. Timmy, are you doing okay on I saw that rat sunk its teeth into you pretty bad.
I've been better, but I'll live.
All right. If you need to get healed up, I could
Do you have any spells that can heal for like free?
Not many.
Or...
Not many, but I don't see why I can't just spare one for you. And I'm going to cast Healing Word.
Oh, okay. How many times can you use that?
What after this one more time.
Uh-oh. But we do have potions, so...
We do have potions.
So
okay.
roll for that healing.
Because
I actually... roll for healing. You heal
get...
for 1 health.
No, it's my spellcasting ability modifier, so that's, what's my
3 health.
Yeah. You got 3 health.
Okay, Timmy, you heal for 3.
Alright.
Congratulations.
I'm back at 10.
Alright. So, before you lies the staircase leading down into the fortress below. How do you proceed?
Slowly.
Who wants to take point? I got the highest AC. Well, okay.
Beefo will go first.
Oh boy.
Beefo not afraid of stairs or darkness.
Okay, well, get on down to it.
I have the highest AC, but okay.
Wobble your bardic self down these stairs, son.
How far can I go? How far will it let
we're
me
out
go?
of a turn order, so you can move as far as you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go for it.
And then we're going, Eldon will go ahead and do some more perception checks to make sure that there aren't any more ambushes.
Sure, go for it.
Going down.
16.
So
So
that's a healthy one.
all you can see is the stairs. There doesn't seem to be any more debris or any things. There's some mounds of dirt, but they don't seem to have anything living inside of them. And you guys proceed down into the next level. Sure.
So is the black radius like our ability to see?
Yes, that is how far you can see.
Wow, Beefo's vision sucks.
I got dark vision, so I can see all in this room.
Okay, so the narrow stairs empty into a small courtyard, apparently the top of what was once a crenelled battlement. The buried Citadel has sunk so far into the earth that the battlement is now level with the surrounding floor. The floor stretches away to the north and south, composed of a layer of treacherous crumbled masonry, which reaches to an unknown depth. To the west looms the surviving structure of what must be the Sunless Citadel. A tower stands on the west side of the courtyard. And that's where you guys are, in the courtyard. So, it's on you guys. What will you do?
Well, first I do that.
Okay.
I go this way.
Hold on one sec.
Okay.
18. Eldon, you can see that directly in front of you is there is a slight difference in this area of the floor, specifically this and this tile. Beefo, you just kind of walked forward. Can you roll a dexterity saving throw for me?
Oh, wait, can I put myself back where I was?
No, you cannot.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
17. You narrowly escape with, even though your heft is large, You narrowly escape a trapdoor opening beneath you.
He doesn't even notice it. He's that, like... Just like that.
You can hear stirring from within the Citadel as this loud door opens and slowly closes back up.
What was noise?
Beefo, you just triggered it. Did you not? We're in a stronghold. There are traps all over. You gotta be careful.
Oh, Beefo not used to traps like this.
I'm gonna have to teach you what a stronghold is, aren't I?
No, Beefo can learn on his own
No.
by watching. But some help would also be nice.
I can see in the dark. Just let me lead instead. And Eldon's going to sidestep all the traps he saw, and he's going to go right next to Beefo, and he's going to try and open the door.
Okay, the door is
I would
unlocked.
like
Oh,
to move up with them.
go ahead.
I'm not dead yet, am I?
The door opens.
Oh dear.
This time Beefo will wait for Eldon to go through, and he'll just like literally walk in his footsteps.
Okay, Eldon's just gonna take a cautious step on the first block, and he's going to do a good old-fashioned perception check. Would it be
Okay.
funny?
Is this gonna be your life, or are you just gonna keep perceiving things?
This is a dungeon. You just showed me a trap that could have
You know what? That's
destroyed
fair,
Beefo.
but also I take large offense to the fact that you don't trust me.
Well,
Well, now I
fine.
have to trust you because my perception says you're cool.
The circular area is cobbled with cracked granite, upon which the sprawl of bodies of 4 goblins, apparently slain in combat. One corpse stands with its back against the western wall, the spear that killed it still skewering it and holding it upright. 3 wooden doors lead from this area. A hollow tower of loose masonry reaches 30 feet into the air, but the intervening floors and stairs are gone, except for a couple crumbled ledges.
Okay, well, the adventurer in me says loot the goblin, but, Eldon's alignment and the fact that I know there are traps here says is that I'm just gonna leave him where he is.
Okay.
So there are 2 doors here and here.
Yep.
Where?
And right
And
here.
right here.
Oh.
So,
You guys want to actually step into the room, or are you just gonna...
I'm
I'm following him. Beefo-
Eldon
I will.
already did his
step into
perception
the
check.
room.
He doesn't see any traps, so he's just gonna walk in.
I will step into the room too.
Okay, well, go ahead.
There. I
Uh,
The
did.
room is round.
So
The
we
room is
see
very
2
round.
doors.
Oh, there are 2 doors. Here and here.
Which doors do you think? Which way do you guys think is
Left.
the best way?
Left door.
Um,
And then he goes to this one.
Okay. The door
Oh, God damn
is
I go to
is
the-
100% open. You
I
go
go
to
to
which...
the left door.
Okay, well, that door is closed or locked.
Oh, okay. I go over
This
to
door
Beefo.
opens very easily.
Okay.
Walk into the room.
All right. There is a door. Hold on. Let me. Does this even have a description that wants me to read? The ruined chamber stands empty, with all but a litter of rocky debris. Okay. There's a door here. There's a door here, and there's a door here. Good
And that's all I
perception, bud. I'm proud of you.
I got dark vision. I'm gonna use it.
I'm very proud of you.
You're trying to lull me into a false sense of security where I don't want to use my perception, and then I get.
Dog, I'm just trying to move things along.
All right, fine. I'm gonna walk over here, and I'm gonna open this door.
All right, hold up. It's locked.
Fuck, I'm going over here then.
Okay, hold on. Let me open this door for you. Hey, guess what?
Uh-oh.
It's nothing!
Oh.
There's nothing worse than a nothing door in the dungeon.
Why not put some treasure in there?
Beefo opens the store.
Okay. Let me open that door for you.
Just steps in.
Actually, you know what? I said, oh dear.
So Beefo, let me read the description of this room. Crudely executed symbols and glyphs scribbled in bright green dye decorate this large and irregularly shaped crumbling chamber.
Oh.
A large pit in the center shows evidence of a recent fire. A metallic cage in the middle of the southern wall contains a gaping hole and stands empty. A small wooden bench draped with a green cloth is next to the cage, and several small objects rest on it. A bedroll lies near the wooden bench, and the sound of whimpering comes from inside it. And you see this little man curled up in a sad heap, muttering to himself, going, "Damn. Can't believe it's gone. I did all this work and I completely fucked it up. Woe is me. Meepo is having the shittest day of his life."
I would like to go comfort him.
Beefo does too.
Okay, how do you do that?
I walk over and I ask him what the problem is.
He continues to mutter to himself, "Can't believe she's gone. All that work that I did. Oh, lordy. Our leader is gonna have my ass on a platter. Holy shit."
Okay, so what kind of a creature is this? What kind of a knowledge would this be to try and figure out what he is?
That's a good point. I guess you would just roll a straight up wisdom roll.
Okay, I got plenty of that. And it won't let me roll it. Oh, there it goes.
18.
There it is.
You know that this is a kobold. They are descendants of dragons. And this one is a very sad example of one who seems to be suffering some kind of loss.
Okay. Beefo, you're a charismatic lad. Would you like to try and talk this guy through his trauma?
Hello, friend. What is troubling you?
Your booming voice gets his attention. He looks over and is in awe of Tamanthila more than Beefo, but at the same time, very much Beefo. And is like, Dragons have... Oh, wait, this isn't even his voice. Damn. I thought you was real dragons, but you are just dragon men. This is a letdown to Meepo.
Yeah, I know, it sucks for me too.
He sees Eldon as you push your way through your friends, and he says, "Well, you're just an elf. I don't really care about that. Fucking what? You think you're special? You think you're special, little man?
I just got here.
Yeah, you did. Coming into Meepo's house, trying to talk shit on him. I got no problems as it is.
I haven't said even 15 words.
Sorry, Beefo, what were you saying?
Beefo can help. What is problem?
You know what? I feel like I could trust you being a dragon man, just like myself. You see, Meepo was charged with holding our dragon. It was a very beautiful dragon named Calcrix. I gave Calcrix everything that she could have possibly wanted, and then she left. She broke out of this damn house and this damn cell, and she ran off down into the area where the goblins live. If that ain't just the shittest of luck, I don't know what is, he says as he kicks a stone.
Why were you keeping her in a cell in the first place?
You see, Calcrix didn't really want to be around us, but we wanted to be around her, so, you know, we kind of had to keep her in a cell to keep her from leaving. You know how it is.
Timantula, don't you know the phrase, if you love something, keep it in a box?
That's definitely not how that goes.
This is definitely not a box.
Oh.
I mean,
must have
maybe if it had a lid,
misunderstood the
it would have gotten
phrase.
out. I mean, maybe if it had a lid, she wouldn't have gotten out.
Let me ask you something. Why are you here in this goblin stronghold?
Nah, dog. See, this is Koboldville. You stepped up into Koboldville. Goblin part of the structure on the other side.
Okay.
You should know better than this, Eldon.
Do you know anything about a special apple tree that sprouts here?
Dog, I just work here. Oh, you know what? I bet I know who would know about that. Fucking Yourself. Yeah, she knows everything. Here, you guys want to go meet her?
Yes.
Yes, we would. Yes.
I follow Meepo. And Meepo pushes around you guys and walks over here and gestures for you guys to follow.
Beefo was already following before he gestured.
Let me. As you guys walk by, you see a cage with lots of goblins inside of it. You can't actually see it, but it's there. And you see common rooms with kobolds, also, or other kobolds in it. And he continues to walk until he gets to here. Let me describe it for you. Is a double row of relieved marble columns that match the length of this long, large hall with worn carvings that depict entwining dragons. There are multiple kobolds standing with spears, and at the end there is a kobold in a robe sitting atop a makeshift throne of rock. Meepo walks over and says, "Hey, yo, Giselle, these guys over here, they came in, they're talking smack about goblins, so I think they're pretty cool. And, they want to know about an apple or whatever. I don't know, I just work here. Oh, if they say anything about dragon getting out, they're filthy liars."
Moves into the corner.
Yes, he stands in the corner.
Fucking like moves into his just like my NPC waypoint area.
Yes. A short throne stands near the west wall, constructed of fallen bits of masonry stacked against an old altar. On top of the altar sits a variety of small items. The portion of the altar that serves as the throne's back features a carving of a rearing dragon. A metallic key is held firmly in the dragon's open jaws. And I'm supposed to show this to you.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
cool.
This is
So is that a kobold?
yes.
Can I be one of them?
If your character dies, then yes.
Neat. I'll keep that in mind.
Great. So the kobold in the throne stands up and walks to you and says, "So, what brings great dragonborn and less great elves to kobold stronghold?"
Hello, we are looking for apple, I think.
Ah, you're looking for the fruits. The outcast. Yes, of course, the outcast fruits. He grows the fruits down below and he gives them to the goblins. The damn goblins, the dragon-thieving goblins are his servants.
Goblins are terrible.
Yeah, and she points at you like, yeah, this guy knows.
So Eldon's gonna step up. So the goblins don't grow the apples. It's this outcast person.
Yes, the outcast. The horrible outcast. He grows them from the tree down below.
Okay. We've been getting reports from the villagers that I guess has the goblins pawning these apples off on. They say that when they try to plant the apples, they turn into weeds, or if I remember correctly, it's like thorny vines, and then they just disappear. Have the goblins been trying to thwart the villagers, or what's that about?
I don't keep up with everything that the goblins do. I just know that they suck.
I mean, we could all agree on that.
Who could blame you?
Can we just find the guy who grows the apples initially and then take some?
You could, but you would have to fight your way through Goblinville in order to do that.
I am fine with this.
I like you, she says as she, points to Beefo. You guys seem cool. Hey, as long as you're going through Goblinville, you mind doing a favor for me?
Sure.
Yes.
Whatever.
Well, so as I've come to hear from somebody, and she looks over into the corner that Meepo is hiding, it seems as though our beloved dragon, Calcrix, has been taken.
Yeah, I was going to mention that.
Yes, and I believe it was those filthy goblins who did it.
Most likely.
Probably.
Would you at all be opposed to running through their stronghold and killing all of them and bringing back our beloved, beautiful Calcrix to us?
Well,
Will I?
We're in right now?
Sorry, what were you saying?
Is this the same stronghold that we're in right now? Is this like a continuation of this dungeon?
You should ask her that.
Is it?
Yeah, actually, it's kind of funny. On the opposite side of this wall, that's kind of where the goblins live. They're like our neighbors, but they're shitty neighbors. God, I hate goblins.
Beefo understands.
Am I to assume that the walls here are pretty thick?
You gotta drill through them?
No, I just mean that with you bad-mouthing goblins, you don't, you're not afraid that they'll try to, attack you?
Elfin,
what?
they are
Yeah,
just
shit,
goblin.
Yeah, shit, come on, goblins. What, you think those pussy-ass goblins are gonna come and start shit with us? We had a dragon!
Elbow, you know nothing about goblin.
And now you don't, which, I don't know. I'm just saying that maybe bad-mouthing them for so long just kind of egged them on, and maybe it emboldened them to try and steal your dragon.
Well, I mean, we can egg them off by just walking over there and then killing them all.
I like you too. I like the way these two think. You guys are cool with me. And the other kobolds nod oh yeah, they're cool. Yeah, these guys rule.
Can I ask you?
Party with them.
Can I ask you one other thing?
Yeah, sure.
The person who sent us over here, they said that there was another group of adventurers that came through this way. Have you seen anybody?
Yes, they went to go and fight the goblins. They never returned. Wasn't much of my business, so I didn't really keep tabs on them.
Well,
okay.
This is worth considering. But Beefo not too worried.
what if we got some backup from you guys?
Yeah, you can take, and she, points her claw forward and is, scanning the area, and she, points to this guy, and this guy, and this guy. They all just start, they furrow their brow and give shake their heads. You can take Meepo with you!
Oh boy!
Oh, darn.
I've always wanted my own kobold.
Damn. Guess I gotta do what Meepo gotta do what Meepo gotta do. Alright, I can show you to where the goblins live and shit.
Do not worry, Meepo. We will take good care of you.
I hope so. I've only got 5 hit points, so, if something I get hit once, I'm going down, son.
Oh!
What is hit point?
Yeah, right? This guy knows. Alright, I'll help you. Follow me.